with you guys because I love you and you are wonderful. But it's just fun to be able to say moron like 80 times during the lesson. So today's word is not specific to script writing. Everybody get here. However, it is not only, and on your headphones off, it's not only a creative writing word, but it's actually also just a real life word as well. So it's also just fun. Just using oxymorons as a creative writer kind of spices it up a little bit. So we're actually going to start with the little video because I think it'll help you wrap your brain around it. Make sure the only thing on your screen right now is your vocab chart. Okay, and
stupid mistakes you made with household cleaners. But it is something you want to know. Oxymorons are little gems of the English language. You take two things that contradict each other, you put them together, and awful, good, awfully good. Sure, that makes sense. Phrases like act naturally, almost exactly, alone, together, clearly misunderstood, definite, maybe, exact estimate, found missing, genuine imitation, good grief, passive aggressive, peaceful, pretty ugly, resident alien, sweet tart, icy hot. I need to take a breath. Instant classic, continuing resolution, nothing not pronounced, silence, loosely packed, liquid gas, awfully good, hopelessly optimistic, fresh frozen, deliberately thoughtless, original copy, only choice, current history, and rolling stop. Are you starting to get the idea? The more opposite the word seems, the better the oxymoron. But be careful, because you can have two opposite sounding words that don't qualify because of the way that they're used. Like still moving. Still in this case means continuous, not motionless. And even odds won't work either, because even means equivalent, and odds refers to chance, not even an odd like the numbers. But that doesn't mean there aren't plenty of them out there for you to use, like same difference, silent scream, small crowd, sweet stars, synthetic natural gas, terribly pleased, ice, slacks, jumbo shrimp, working vacation, living dead, incorrect facts, intentional accident, freezer burn, and sanitary landfill. Now, not everything labeled oxymoron is an oxymoron. People trying to be funny will say things like military intelligence is an oxymoron, or feminine logic, but they aren't. They're just trying to be clever. Trying a little too hard. These are the same kind of people who think puns are funny. Punny. The same thing goes for honest politicians, business ethics, and Microsoft Works. It's a nice try, but it just can't hold a candle to numb feeling. How can you have a numb feeling? You can't, it's numb.
Real oxymorons have that
subtle ring to them, that certain something that makes you say, what? The super cool part is technically they're not incorrect. So you can use them all the time, never look dumb. They're fun to use, and they're even more fun to make up. So this week, get out there and use as many oxymorons as you can. And post your best ones down in the comments.
So the last things I'll say, because that really is just a really quick little lesson there. I think the synonyms are pretty interesting because the prefix oxy literally means sharp. And then if something is moronic, it's stupid. So even the word oxymoron is kind of an oxymoron, that you have two words made up of two antonyms. So they're literally supposed to be opposites, and they're just two-word phrases. If you see a phrase that's longer than two words, it's not an oxymoron. And if the words aren't true opposites, like sweet and sorrow, those are opposites. But when you put it together, it makes up this cool little, I don't know, like fancy phrase almost. So there's all those examples, right? A lot of those I just stole from the video. I really like pretty ugly. That one seems like it shouldn't work, right? How can you be pretty and ugly, but to say that's pretty ugly totally makes sense. Same with living dead, right? That's a zombie, right? But it's just a cool creative way, right? So oxymorons, I hope that you will think about like using them to kind of spice up your writing a little bit. You can always Google list of oxymorons. There's tons of oxymorons out there. I also think it's pretty fun to try and make up your own oxymoron, to come up with one that kind of people haven't seen already. Like Sam just had a good one. What was yours, Sam? Sweet and sour, right? That's an oxymoron, yeah. And then the second sentence is the last place I'll finish. Like the meme on the assignment over here, like happy Monday morning. It pretends to be an oxymoron. It's not really, because it's not really an antonym. The words have to actually be a true antonym, but it's okay. Like there's lots of kind of jokey oxymorons out there, and that's totally fine. So does anybody have another example? Sam had a good one. Let me hear like two more examples. Who had a good one? Ollie, what was yours? Say that one more time. Scared silly. I would say that's really close to being a true oxymoron, and I totally see like your idea there. Yeah, I don't know if scared and silly are true opposites, but I think it's very close. June, what was yours? Old news. Same. I think that's really, really close. Tegan? Happy crying. Yeah, those are definitely antonyms. So that one's a true oxymoron. What was yours, Grant? Yes! So you can have an organized mess. That's kind of what I feel like all of middle school is, right, Jasper?
This is technically cheating and probably isn't
That's okay. Yeah, no. Yes, no, and that is a true oxymoron, because smart and dumb are antonyms. So yes, and do you see what I mean? Like, coming up with a new oxymoron that no one's heard before really is creative. Okay, Charlotte, what was yours? Deafening silence, Anya. Yes, clearly confused. Or it's like clear as mud. That's another good one. Yeah, Steele? Specifically vague. That's a good one. Okay, Brooks? Good grief. Absolutely. And 2K. Menacing charming. Interesting. You guys are good at oxymorons. So now you know oxymoron and you get to say the word moron, and that's fun. There you go. Everybody turn